Take the case of Solon Peterson, a 13-year-old who was arrested after an incident at his school. Disassembled the light in his cell, Solon was kept in isolation for 4 days. At one point, he reportedly told a guard that he wanted to die, to which the guard replied, "If you want to be killing yourself, just do it."
Solon took his own life in solitary confinement at the Ware Youth Center in Coshada.
This tragic story is not just an isolated event. Sadly, solitary confinement is used for juveniles in many states as a common practice, even though there is overwhelming evidence that it actually causes psychological harm. Experts call it state-sponsored torture.
46% of kids who get incarcerated are black, even though black kids comprise only about 15% of the nation's youth.
This large racial disparity shows how solitary confinement and the criminal justice system fuel systemic racism. Black and brown youth face a disproportionate incarceration level than their white counterparts for these same crimes.
One study in Washington finding only 16% of detained students there graduated from high school, compared to 72% of non-detained students.
Their goal is not to rehabilitate. Instead, it derails young lives. Educational setbacks and the mental health damage that is done by solitary confinement and incarceration for youth make it far more likely that they will re-enter the system.
What we do is treat everybody like they're in here for murder. And you don't have any problems if you do that.
Treating children that are incarcerated with minor infractions as murderers is not productive. Instead, it sets these children up to re-enter the system because rehabilitation is not their goal.
Most have only been charged with a crime and are awaiting court dates, and yet kids have been put in solitary there for things like talking back and forgetting to bring their books to class.
It's important to note that solitary confinement is not about safety or even justice. It's a punitive tool that is often used for minor infractions.
It's their bedroom. This is the solitary confinement.
What's funny? What's funny? Could you sit in your bathroom for 23 hours a day and have nobody to talk to for weeks, to months, to years? Because what's funny about this?
One study in Washington State found that every additional day spent in detention increased the odds of felony recidivism by 1 percentage point. Meaning that locking kids up over the long run makes no fucking sense.
Because their goal is not to rehabilitate. Solitary confinement increases the likelihood of future offenses. It's a cycle that costs millions of dollars while destroying communities.
95% of kids who are locked up here are black.
Brothers, you matter to us.
At a cost of more than $250,000 per kid per year.
Public safety is your end goal. Solitary confinement should not be used to get to that goal. Instead, community-centered approaches should be used because they are not just humane. They're smarter, cheaper, and more effective. That's why I'm partnering with Unlock the Box for this video. And it would be amazing if you help join Unlock the Box campaign so that we can end solitary confinement in every juvenile facility. Because we need legislation, we need accountability, and we can't wait any longer.